Alright, now I'm going to show you how to do the cross-reference and relevant passage worksheet. This worksheet's going to be pretty easy to do. First thing you're going to do is you want to pick out a verse in your passage or that has a really good theme in it. Like for Mayan, remember we talked about it discusses you need to leave darkness and enter light. So that's the theme. Now, for my passage, you see other passages that also contain that same theme are 2 Corinthians 4-6, Colossians 1-13, and then Acts 26:17-18, all discuss leaving darkness, being rescued from darkness, and entering light. So what I want you to do is I want you to pick out two themes, theme 1, theme 2, and I want you to find 3 scriptures that back up that theme. Now, for some of you, it'll be easy to do because your passage will have a lot of scriptures that you already know from memory. One way to do this assignment is to look at the cross-references in your study Bible. Those are the little notes written down the middle. Another way to do, an easy way to do it, is to hop on the internet and type in Google, type in Open Bible. And up will come openbible.info. So click on that. Okay, once you're on that web page, you go down to where it says Labs, and then you go down where it says Cross References. Just hit Cross References. In here where it says Enter a Bible Verse to search for cross references, enter your passage. Mine's Ephesians 5:3-14. You hit Find Cross References. Okay, so right now you have Ephesians 5 verse 3 is right here. Then it lists all the different passages that also deal with what the theme of that verse is. You see there's tons of them here. If that's not the verse you want to do, you hit to the next one, verse 4. Does it again, verse 5, verse 6, and just each one of these has cross references and passages of the same topic. So what I want you to do is pick out a verse that you want to study, and that's your theme 1, and then we need to write 3 scripture references that cross references. Now don't just pick the first 3. You're looking to see which ones you really think are good backup statements for your verse. Like no one let no one deceive you with empty words, for because of these things the wrath of God comes on the sons of disobedience. Now this one here, verse, is a good one. Romans 1:18 is a good one. Verse 20, Matthew 24:4 is not really a good one, so I wouldn't use that one. So just go through and find out 3 that match your verse really well as backup or cross-reference passages that'll help you have other references to turn to, other verses to turn to explain your passage. Now that is how you do each of those. Do it for 2 different verses. And all you have to do is just, if you want to do Romans 1:18, you would just write in right here, Scripture 1, Romans 1:18. You don't have to copy the verse, just the reference. I want you to do that for each of those. Now, one other thing that's not on the worksheet, but I want you to just take the time to do it sometime this week, is hop on Google, type in Bible Gateway. See, it already pops up and you just type in that little bit. Okay, when you get to BibleGateway.com, right here it is, you're going to go to Passage Lookup. Okay, and type in here your passage. Mine is Ephesians 5 verses 3-14. Now, don't hit enter yet. Go down. When you come onto the page, it's going to say look up passages multiple versions, where it says select version. Click on that. Now take New International Version. Go and find under the English translations, find American Standard, and find the New King James Version. You see where it says none. If you click that, it'll pop up. You have to go to where it says English. You see, they have all these different translations. I want you to use American Standard, the NIV, and the New King James Version. Then hit enter. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. Where's it at? Look up passages. Okay, now what this does is it shows you your passage side by side in all three translations. I want you to compare the differences in the translations. What this does is when you actually come to do it, you'll be able to see differences. Okay, verse 8. For you were once in darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Live as children of light. Here they're using walk. The American Standard uses the word walk instead of the words live. The NIV, the New King James, uses walk also. So you see there are two of them use walk, and the New International uses live. So I kind of just see differences in the translations, maybe give you a little bit more understanding on your passage. So just want you to take sometime this week, and just do that. Type in your passage, read it in the New International Version, the American Standard Version, and the New King James Version, just to get a little bit more perspective on your passage. So if you have any questions, email me or give me a call. It's no problem at all. I'm very happy to help you. This is a pretty easy assignment. So just let me know if you need any help.